Hello everyone, this is fellow duplicant and today I'll be teaching you the key for infinite life in oxygen not included. Oil wells are useful buildings that can be built above oil reservoirs to extract crude oil using clean water you get from the lavatories in the previous guide, the link in the description. Oil wells are useful for every colony that does not rely primarily on hydrogen and is dependent on fossil fuels. Most likely in the second stage of colonies. Oil wells are useful in that they can easily convert small quantities of water into large quantities of oil, that when connected to a sour gas boiler, credit to Brother, with an unofficial guide on that later, can be self-sustaining if one output goes to the boiler and the other goes to your refineries, and from the refineries to your obsolete polymer presses or very useful and advantageous petroleum oxide rocket, with a guide on that later. Meanwhile, if your colony has a problem with carbon dioxide and you already dug to oil, there's the obvious choice of using carbon skimmers. They use clean water that may go to your electrolyzers, and even when boiling them you get indirect power losses by using the polluted dirt with sage hatches and slicksters. Instead use slicksters only, not the molten variant. Using airflow tiles or exposing the wrench to your base is not a good idea because molten slicksters require quite some climate control and airflow tiles conduct heat themselves and let hot carbon dioxide through to cooler areas. Instead use a slickster wrench, a normal slickster wrench with a few space heaters around the area of the wrench, an oil trough to collect the oil and pumps to siphon it off that leads to an oil refinery or the more advanced oil samovar of my design, with a guide on that later. Then the oil goes to a polymer press or petroleum oxide rocket. You've got infinite oil, and oil is the key to template mass production as scaffolding, which means everything to your colony. Thanks for watching and goodbye.